And now, from your local election headquarters, the only locally produced political talk show discussing the issues that matter to you. This is Big Country Politics on KTAB.
Well, thanks for being here for this week's edition of Big Country Politics. I'm Victor Sotelo. We start the show with what's making political headlines across the nation, state, and the Big Country. First, Abilene now has a new city council member. Travis Craver was now officially sworn in as the Place 6 city councilman. Reporter Kelsey Pittman speaks with Craver about what's next for him with the city of Abilene.
I, Travis Craver.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Abilene City Council officially has a new Place 6 councilman, Travis Craver.
Today, when I'm looking into, the eyes of the council members and Mayor Williams, and I'm taking my oath before everyone, I think it finally is starting to set in.
Winning out of a pool of 5 total candidates by 62% on Election Day.
Overcome with joy and excitement. I'm so grateful for the confidence that the citizens have exercised in voting for me, and I look forward to getting to work.
Eager to win over the other 38% of voters.
For those that didn't vote for me, give me a chance. I really look forward to making sure that everyone feels like they have a voice and that they matter, and that's what's most important.
His road hasn't been easy.
During this campaign, we lost my mother-in-law, and so it was a really hard campaign, but at the same time, it was joyful because it reminds you that community is so important in your life.
But with the campaign in his rearview mirror,
when you take your seat up here on council chambers, you're like, okay, it's time.
Craver is ready to get to work. For Big Country Politics, I'm Kelsey Pittman, KTAB News.
And coming up later in the show, we have an in-depth interview with Councilman Craver. And as a reminder, a runoff election for Place 5 is now set for June 15th. That race is between incumbent Kyle McAllister and Abilene attorney Corey Clemens. We've posted all the info, including early voting dates and locations, on our website at bigcountryhomepage.com. Now to honoring our police officers. Last week, during Police Officers Week, law enforcement officers were honoring the memory of officers who have been killed in the line of duty. Members of the 7th Security Squadron at Dice Air Force Base hosted a ceremony last Monday morning at Dice Memorial Park. It's a solemn event to remember the services and sacrifice of those peace officers who have been killed as they work to protect and serve their communities.
In addition to remembrance, but also we want to raise money. And every dime that we raise this week, we're going to donate to concerns of police survivors.
And Wednesday was National Police Officers Day. Law enforcement officers here and across the country scheduled several events to commemorate the officers who have given the ultimate sacrifice as they perform their duty. Now to our eye on Taylor County. A group of citizens in Taylor County wants additional funding support for emergency medical services outside of Abilene. A petition signed by 100 landowners has been submitted to Taylor County Commissioners Court. That petition was acknowledged at the regular meeting of the Commissioners Court last week. The petition asked for a creation of an emergency services district. This district would tax those in Taylor County who do not live in Abilene. The additional tax would support services such as EMS, specifically in an additional full-service ambulance, a need that Taylor County EMS says is growing.
We're seeing a huge population growth out in the county that's really increased our call volume significantly. So when we increase our call volume, we've got more calls being run with less resources.
This project is in its earliest stages. The commissioners will review the petition for verification of signatures. If it all checks out, the proposition would be on the election ballot in November. Now to our eye on the nation. Imagine being the victim of an attack only to be turned away from your local emergency room. That thing is happening to sexual assault survivors, as many hospitals lack rape kits or specialized nurses who administer them. Now Congress is working on a way to change that. Natalie Brand introduces us to the woman who inspired national legislation.
In 2014, I was raped, and I went to the closest emergency room. They looked at me and shrugged their shoulders and said, "We don't do rape kits here."
Leah Griffin's case was never prosecuted, but she's fighting for justice of a different kind to make sure hospitals everywhere have rape kits and the trained nurses to administer them.
We don't know how many survivors walked away from a hospital and then didn't report.
Griffin, who lives in Seattle, Washington, reached out to her senator, Patty Murray.
This problem is the same in every big city, in every small community.
A Government Accountability Office report in 2016 requested by Senator Murray found glaring gaps in the system, a severe lack of data surrounding this issue, and a shortage of resources, especially in rural areas.
Victims just give up.
Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska says in some parts of her state, it requires a plane ride to get help.
That woman is told, don't bathe, don't change your clothes, sit here until we can arrange for a flight out.
Murkowski is now a co-sponsor of Murray's bill, the Survivors Access to Supportive Care Act, making the effort bipartisan. The legislation would study the problem nationwide, establish national standards of care for survivors of sexual assault, and aims to expand access to services, including the specialized nurses who administer rape examinations.
What I'm hearing from hospitals is, well, there's a cost. Yeah, there's a cost. But there's a cost to every individual who is raped or sexually assaulted and doesn't report, doesn't get their health care, and doesn't get justice.
People really understand that this is a problem, and it's not a controversial one. If a rape survivor goes to the hospital, she shouldn't be turned away without access to evidence collection.
Years after it happened to her, Leah Griffin says she'll keep working until the system changes. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And according to the International Association of Forensic Nurses, it's estimated only 17 to 20% of hospitals have sexual assault nurses, examiners, on staff. Well, still to come here on Big Country Politics, we introduce you to Dr. Travis Craver, the newest city council member in Abilene. We're back in 2 minutes.